Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is. Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, what's going on with it, y'all? I see y'all in the building. I see you in the building, Mac. What's going on with it, bro? Yeah, man. Real quick. I know Blue Blood's gonna come on in about 20 minutes, man. I'm gonna make this real quick, real slick, man. And I'm gonna cook more on this early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But this whole thing about Bud trying to lowball Porter for the $1 million. I mean, come on, man. Like we gotta do better than that, man. We gotta do better than that. You know what I'm saying? I think Sean Porter and Bud is a good fight, man, for the fans. You know what I'm saying? That's a potential fight that Sean Porter said, man. And I want to see that fight. If for whatever reason we can't get Earl Spence and Crawford in the ring next, I think Sean Porter is a good opponent for the time being, bro. Like if you look at Sean Porter has given everybody a run for their money, from Kell Brook, even though he lost that fight, he gave Keith Thurman a run for his money. Some people feel like Sean won that fight. Gave Earl Spence a run for his money. Some people feel like he beat Earl. He beat Danny. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, come on, man. $1 million? Y'all gonna do something like that? $1 million? And then on top of that, y'all still not negotiating right with Earl Spence? I mean, like, when other Bud fans gonna call him out on his bullshit? I see you in the building, DT. Taylor Cunningham. Salute to you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is the Bud Justice League? How long is y'all gonna let this shit rock, man? How long y'all gonna let this shit slide, bro? We want to see Bud in those big fights. We want to see Bud in with the PBC guys. But as long as he's fucking up in the negotiation room, how is this gonna work, man? How? And y'all be sure to go over to Blue Blood Sports, man, at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Go over there to Blue Blood, man, and get him to get these questions off to Team Crawford, man. Team Crawford will be in the building. They will be in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this shit going. Yeah, Mac, he on some bullshit, bro. My boy, the War Room, the War Report is in here. The War Report. Y'all go subscribe to my brother. Also, the link to his channel is in my description. Eric Jenkins, the St. Louis OG in the building. D Walk in the building, my boy D Walk. Line him up in the chalk, goddamn me. My boy Beck say he not business minded at all, bro. At all. And I know Bob Aaron was the one that did that, but Bud is out here taking the blame for it because he's with Top Rank. You didn't give Amir Khan $1 million, and Sean Porter ain't thirsty like Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter is not thirsty. Shit, Sean Porter got more than $1 million, probably fighting for a medal. So why would he take a meal to fight a champion? What sense does that make, man? That don't make no type of sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no type of sense, bro. It don't make no type of sense, man. Oh, Phil, if you want in right quick, I'm gonna shoot you the link, my guy, and you can get busy too, real quick, man. We're not gonna be on that. I'm not gonna be on that long. This is a quickie. You know what I'm saying? Before Blue Blood come on, I was trying to come on after KQKC, but he just not got off. So, but I'll be back first thing early in the morning, man. I didn't do my early morning show. Apologies, man. I was I had hit the sack, man, and I ain't wake back up, man. But we gonna definitely go into depth. You know what I'm saying, about this whole ordeal. Cause like I say, 2021, man, we gotta get these big fights, man. Sean Porter, Terence Crawford is a big fight. Point blank and period. Sean Porter, Terence Crawford is a big fight, man. We need to see those fights. Be that bitch in the building. Salute. Yeah, I'll smash that like button. Okay, appreciate you for coming through, Queen. Max say Crawford will do better at PBC pay-per-view fights, more money. Yep, it's a possibility. He will probably get promoted a little bit better too. Earl needs to fight Keith. What's up with that, man? Listen, bro. Don't nobody want to fight. Don't nobody want to fight Keith Thurman, man. Don't nobody want to fight Keith Thurman, man. My brother R fell in the building. What's going down with it, man? Romeo Lane say it is officially a duck. That is what a Lowball Alpha. That is what that Lowball Alpha was, a duck. He say no duck at all. We want Spence. Okay, Drew Mack, my boy Drew Mack. Little Bo Mac Jr. in the building. What's going on with it, homie? He say no duck at all. We want Spence. Well, okay, Drew Mack. If y'all want Spence, why y'all not telling Bud to take a 60-40, big bro? That's all I'm saying. But go ahead, fella.
And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, your most hated fella. Back for another midday hunt, you know what I mean, with the Houston hard hitter. Salute to the whole LDBC, usual suspects, the whole chat, in the dig, keeping it popping out there. And yeah, I mean, this is this discussion continues, the saga continues. I know Bud last week said this is over, chapter done, but I think he was wrong about that. You know what I mean? The saga continues, on goes to another chapter. Now this is now we talking Porter, the Porter chapter. You know what I mean? In a sense, he is a WBO mandatory, waiting for him to sign the official documents and submit it to the WBO to put that extra pressure on Terence Crawford. But from the Bud Crawford standpoint, they could use this Porter fight as a sense of it. They could use Porter as a sense of it as an obstacle, as a smoke screen, kind of like how Usyk's being presented in the equation of Wilder. So you can look at it both ways, but with the reports of Porter being shortchanged with $1 million, you know what I mean, being offered $1 million for the fight, you know what I mean, that's egregious. You know what I mean, looking at, I think he was paid 1.25, 1.3 million for Sebastian Formella. You know what I mean? But I ain't watching purses or nothing like that. But he did get paid that. You would think you would get at least, you know what I mean, upwards of 2 million for a fight like Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? But we have to still realize
the fact that there is a purse split when it comes to championship fights, with championship, with the champion and the contender, and it may be something like 70-30. Somebody in the chat can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's kind of discouraging that Team Crawford would come with that alleged offer of 1 million, and it really doesn't. It doesn't seem like they want to fight with an offer like that. Um, they're taking heat from all sides. You know what I mean, and not just from
Right.
the not from just the so-called PBC side of the street. You know what I mean, and the PBC fans and the fans of Errol Spence and Porter. You know what I mean, and taking it from the top rank side because we've seen. You know what I mean, we've seen the multiple reports of Uncle Bob turning his back on Bud Crawford. You know what I mean, don't wanna negotiate him, don't want to work with him. Go ahead, Todd DeBuff. You go ahead and work with them and fuck with them because I ain't got no credence with Bud no more. Uh, Fuck it. I'll fuck with Shakur Stevenson and the rest of these dudes over here. You know what I mean? I got my credit in the streets. I got Jay Prince on board. Well, who do you got, Bud? Who do you got? You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's what it's looking like right now. So
Well,
Bud needs to man up and really come to the reality that he needs to take a big fight. You know what I mean? Regardless if it's Porter or if it's humbling himself to that 60-40 split. You know what I mean? Which is more than uh, more than generous. You know what I mean? He should take that, and this is a reality check because he can't go nowhere else without him. You know what I mean? Not getting any more backlash. That's the facts of the matter. But I'll let you take it, 503.
okay, let me address the chat, and I'm gonna let you keep cooking because you on one right now. Y'all smash the like button, man. After this, man, we got like 10 more minutes, man. Y'all head over to Blue Blood Sports TV. Team Crawford will be in the building. Drew Mack, who coming on? Who coming on, Drew? Is it your pop coming on, or is it Bernie? Who coming on in the Blue Blood today, big bro? Listen, my boy he say no offer been sent. I told you EJ don't want to fight. He want the easiest road. If Sean really want it, he'll get it. Listen, Sean said he wanted. Sean said on the Porter podcast, and I quote, he said he want the fight. You know what I'm saying? The fight can be made. You know what I'm saying? It's listen, man, this fight needs to happen, bro. I don't think anybody is ducking anybody. I'm not saying that Bud is ducking Spence. Earl is ducking him. None of that. They just got to get the business aspect down. That's the biggest problem with this fight. I don't think Bud ducking anybody. I don't think Bud ducking Porter. I just think once again his business for whatever reason is not in order. And this is what Bud said. I mean, this is what Porter said. He said, I'm like, damn, man, all right, I'll fight him if nobody will. I'll fight him. You know, with me, if it's 100%. The competition spirit that I have and the willingness to fight someone who a lot of people feel he's feared and a lot of people don't want to fight him. Really, the only thing stopping me, preventing me from fighting Chance Crawford is the fact that he and I both said yes. If he's willing to say yes, the fight will happen. All Bud have to do, all Bud have to do, get on the phone with Bob, talk to Buff, the top rank head honchos, and say, give me this fight. And come with a real offer. Come with a real offer, man. That's all we asking, man. This is a good fight, bro. This is a good warm-up fight. They can do this shit early 2021, March or April, come back in motherfucking me August, June, September, and we can get the Spence and Bud fight, man. We can get this fight, bro. This fight can happen. Porter and Bud, man, they can fight in Vegas. They can fight in Omaha. I think Porter will come to y'all backyard. Drew Mack, he'll come to Omaha and fight in that Nebraska Stadium. You know what I'm saying? He'll fight in CenturyLink Stadium, man. My boy Future Pass say Spence needs to stop putting up roadblocks, fight Bud or keep because Pac-Man not doing it. and Canelo smashes him. My boy Max say Spence ain't scared. He told Bud to take the 40. Why don't he want to take the offer? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Sean with 12 with Granados and Baby Formula. Bud smashes him easy. Well, if Bud smashes him easy, then why they not making this fight? Why they not making the fight? That's all I said. KP say no fans, man. So the Spence versus Crawford fight not happening until then. That's a lie. That's a lie, KP, because they can fight in Texas. If Bud is willing to come to Dallas, if he's willing to come to AT&T Stadium, they can have fans in attendance. But will Bud be willing to fight in Earl's backyard? I know Sean Porter will fight in Bud's backyard, but will Bud fight in Spence's backyard? Romeo Lane say the 60-40 would Spence should triple Crawford's best payday, bro. That's a fact. If Bud is getting $3 million to fight, then I guarantee you, bro, he can get upwards of $10 million or $15 million to fight Spence easy. But what's your thoughts on that though, man? Do you think PBC and Top Rank will work together to get this mandatory in effect? And how do you feel about the negotiation business side of Bud, not really being upfront with what they want?
Yeah, I've never been really a proponent of how Bud's been moving through these welterweight streets. You know what I mean? And the resume shows it. But it time's up for those type of movements. It's time to step it up if he wants to continue his legacy. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of questions up in the air right now. And a lot of people, regardless of how you feel of Bud, we want this fight 1 versus 2. And if not 1 versus 2, we want 2 versus 5. You know what I mean? And we want 2 versus a legitimate body. You know what I mean? That everybody in the welterweight that's recognizable in the welterweight division, elite. But regardless of this offer, you know what I mean? Whether it's $1 million he was offered, and he's being Bud's being stubborn at the table. There's always the probability that it goes to purse bid, right? And when it goes to purse bid, will Top Rank put up that money to win the purse bid? And the way the relationship is between Bud and Top Rank, I don't believe Top Rank's gonna put up that money when you got Bud. I mean, when you got Uncle Bob saying, I could have built a house in Beverly Hills with the amount of money that I spent on Bud. So PBC, all Porter got to do is sign that document and make it official with the WBO that he wants to be the mandatory, fight for this mandatory. Let it go to purse bids and let PBC win the purse bids. And they got more control of this fight than this fight on Fox, possibly. You know what I mean? So we can sit here and complain about the $1 million offer, but at the same time, there's other options. Let them bicker about foolishness and let it go to the purse bids. You know what I mean? But first, once again, that mandatory contract, that document that the WBO has available, that has to be signed and submitted before all this. You know what I mean? Before we can talk about that. But once again, Bud, with regards to that 60-40, he needs to understand that's a generous offer. But this, to me, this fight, I've been saying in previous live streams that I believe this fight will happen. But I believe this fight will happen when Bud is free of the Top Rank contract. I mean, when he's a free agent, when he is available to go to the PBC, what have you, if he's available to go to Fast Eddie, but it won't be until then when he's free of this Top Rank contract. I don't believe this fight will happen. So I got this fight going down in the third or the fourth quarter of next year. But in the first and the second quarter of this year, we got to put some onus on our brother Porter. You know what I mean? Our weird dressing brother Porter to get that document submitted to that WBO and continue to put that pressure on the neck of Bud Crawford. That's how this can happen.
I'm telling y'all, man. Drew Mack say it was never no 60-40 offer. It was just talk to get his fans hyped up. Well, I feel you on that, bro. But like Spence said numerous of times, man, that he's willing to fight him. And like once again, this comes back to the negotiation tactics and the business of it. Bud got options on the Top Rank side. Earl Spence got options on the PBC side. If Bud wants a good quality fight, listen. Only reason why we're talking about this is because we want to see Bud in the big fights. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence, whoever he fight next is gonna be big. He can fight Ugas, he can fight Thurman, he can fight he can even fight Porter again if Bud don't want the smoke. He can fight his mandatory, his IBF mandatory, and still get a crowd to come out and support him. That fight could be in the Star in Frisco. It could be in the Cowboys practice facility, and he can get 10,000, 12,000 people to come in the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Because we in Texas, fights fans are able to come down here and be in the arenas and put asses in the seats. That is Bob's main reason why he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight right now because of the corona, which is understandable. But like I said, the fight can happen in Texas. Is Bud Crawford going to be willing to come to Texas and make the fight? If the corona shit is still at all-time high and, you know, it's at code red and code blue and all this and all that, they can still come down to Texas and put up to 20,000 people in the arena. You know what I'm saying? You just will have to sell the tickets a little bit more higher. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, I'm not pushing the narrative that Bud is ducking anybody. I'm not gonna say Spence is ducking anybody because they not. I think they both want to fight. They just gotta figure out the business of it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And to clarify, Sean Porter is the mandatory, bro. Bud is the champion. Sean is not in a position to be the A side in this fight. So he like how y'all saying Earl Spence got to do this, Earl Spence got to do that, right? Sean Porter has no bargaining in this fight except for he's the mandatory. So they will have to send him an offer. Top rank and ESPN will have to pay for this fight unless the fight goes to purse bid. PBC, Al Hammond and wins the purse bid, and then they can get the fight on Fox or PBC. But just how like y'all saying, it's on Earl Spence to do this and Earl Spence to do that. Y'all gotta keep that same energy for Crawford. And I'm seeing that a lot of people are not doing that. Future Pass TV say Bud or Earl need to fight Keith, get him out the way, then fight, then the winner fights Pac-Man. Simple. You steady saying Keith Thurman, Future Pass TV, bro. Ain't nobody worried. Don't nobody care about Keith Thurman, man. Like, don't get me wrong, Keith Thurman is a good fight, bro, but Keith Thurman is past. He's already been passed up when he decided to relinquish his WBC title and lose to Pac-Man. Keith Thurman is out of the equation right now. It's sad, bro, because Sean Porter don't even want to fight Keith Thurman. He don't even want the Keith Thurman fight. You know what I'm saying? So if Sean Porter don't want it, Bud don't want it, Earl don't want it, who gives a fuck about Keith Thurman? You say Ugas got 4 losses, but Ugas has been on the winning streak, bro. Ugas has been winning. Keith Thurman ain't been doing shit. Keith Thurman ain't fought since Pac-Man. Since he lost to Pac-Man, bro. I understand that y'all still want to see my man's y'all still want to see Keith Thurman, and that's cool. D-Lo 404 say Porter's first choice is Pac-Man. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. His first choice is Terrence Crawford. Have y'all not listened to the Porter Way podcast? Y'all need to go listen to the Porter Way podcast, man. He said it. He even said it on the PBC Fox telecast when Earl Spence and Danny was fighting, bro. His first choice is Bud. And if he can't get Bud, then he wants Pacquiao. And if he can't get Pacquiao, he wants a rematch with Earl Spence. I'm telling y'all, man, this dude wants to fight Terrence Crawford, bro. That is his main priority. Y'all have to put it in perspective, man. Y'all want to cape and y'all want to push Bud to the side, and y'all don't want him to do none of the heavy lifting, dog. But it's on Bud to make these fights, bro. If he can't get Earl Spence in the ring next, he can't get Pacquiao. Look, listen, I'm not even worried about Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? You say Bud Porter can't sell out a family dinner, but Bud needs to pay him. Yeah, because it's a good fight. It's a fan-friendly fight. He needs to pay him. Yeah, he needs to pay him. Earl Spence paid him. Keith Thurman paid him. Him and Danny Garcia got in the ring. He got paid for that fight. Shit.
You see that right there, 503? That's what I didn't bring up earlier. And I wanted to point that out with regards to Errol Spence. Errol Spence hasn't made many mistakes with regards to, you know what I mean, this whole boxing shit. But that's one of the few mistakes that he made was discrediting Sean Porter. You know what I mean? You know, I understand the banter, the roasting, you know what I mean, with regards to boxing on boxing and stuff like that. But when it comes to the numbers of things and using that as the way to discredit your opponent, now we see the sediment that carries on. You know what I mean? Now to this date, where possibly Bud fans can use that. Why fight Porter? He don't sell. He can't sell out nothing. He don't get no viewers. And that's not necessarily true.
They get mad when Earl Spence throw out the 40%, but then when we talk about fighting him and Porter fight, they say Porter can't sell. Porter can't do this. So which one is it, bro? Do y'all want to see these fights happen, or do y'all want to be businessmen? You know what I'm saying? Because we want to see all these fights happen. I want to see Bud in all of these fights. I want to see Bud fight Pacquiao. I want to see Bud fight Spence. I want to see Bud fight Porter, Keith Thurman, Earl, Danny Garcia. But when we try to talk about these fights and get these fights cracking, y'all stay coming up with excuses. Earl Spence this, Earl Spence that. Earl Spence ain't selling no offer. Porter don't sell. Y'all always got an excuse for this dude, bro. Stop coming up with these excuses and let's get these fights cracking, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get mad when Earl Spence play the 40% thing, but then when we talk about Sean Porter, y'all say Sean Porter don't sell. Sean Porter don't need it. Sean Porter was on pay-per-view with Earl Spence, and that motherfucker did the highest numbers for Earl Spence. So you think if Bud and Porter fight on ESPN or Fox, man, that fight will probably do 3 million homes, bro. But go ahead, all fella. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
No, that's all I had on that. You know what I mean? Sean Porter shouldn't have been discredited. You know what I mean? Because now that's being used as ammo against him for not getting this fight. But once again, all this talk can be put to rest if he just signs that document and submits it, and this shit goes to purse bid. And we got a fight on our hands probably the first or second quarter of next year. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm truly looking forward to that. It sounds like the way Porter's talking on his podcast, you know what I mean, that he truly wants to fight. We haven't really heard much from Bud's side regarding Porter, more so just regarding the whole Spence situation. But in reality, this fight's more realistic in the near future. So I would like to hear what Bud has to say officially about this whole Porter situation, because I'm not saying he ducking anything, But right now, he kind of ducking the attention that this Porter fight drama is creating right now. I will say that.
I'm with my brother JT, man. Pay the man. You niggas are nuts. Facts, big bro. Pay that man. Give that man $3 million. You gave Kell Brick 1.5. Give Sean Porter 2.5. Give him $3 million. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gave Amir Khan 7 and all that old weird ass shit. Give my man Sean Porter something he can work with, man. But Blue Blood Sports TV just went live, man. So we finna head over to Blue Blood. We finna check out him and Team Crawford in the Lions Den, man. And it's going down, man. I don't know who exactly gonna be over there. I don't know if Drew Mack's going over there, Bernie, Bo Mac. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know Drew Mack, that's the homie. That's Bo Mac's son. He always come on. He fuck with us. He talk his Omaha shit, his Nebraska shit for his boy Bud. And it's all fun and games, man. We still fans of Bud. We just want to see Bud in with these PBC fighters, and we want to see these big fights in 2021, man. You know what I'm saying? That being said, fella, go on, close us out, man, and give me your last, bro.
Indeed, another short one, but definitely the topic was popping, the chat's popping, you know what I mean? So let's keep this energy over to Blue Blood Sports TV. Once again, let me reiterate, as the host with the most just said, you know what I mean? They got the Team Crawford on over there. So yeah, let's go check it out. With that being said, it's your favorite, get your most hated off, fella. Salute to the whole LDBC. And I'm Gizon.
Already, man. We'll be back first thing in the morning, man. Early morning hunt, 5 in the morning. We're gonna do the show, man. And I appreciate y'all for coming in, showing me love, man. Y'all head over to Blue Blood Sports TV right now. Team Terrence Bud Crawford, the pound for pound king, is in the is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Team Bud is in the building, not Terrence Crawford, but his team is in the building with Blue Blood. Y'all go over there, show Blue Blood some support. Y'all ask them tough questions and get the chat popping over there, man. It's your boy 503 Lion, 1-4 for the Houston Hard, and I'm gone. Peace.
Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like, watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt, because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.